Okay, it has officially been 2 weeks. So I'm going to give my thoughts on this, the Nintendo Switch 2. In case you guys were curious, it's a 2 on the back here. That's the main reason you can tell that it is a Nintendo Switch 2, but there's these cool little Joy-Con things. I thought I'd mention them. Now, I'm also going to tell you guys whether I think it's worth it compared to something like the Steam Deck, which is right here, and I am also a Nintendo Switch 1 owner as well, which stay tuned to the channel. I'll compare the Nintendo Switch 1 to the Nintendo Switch 2 in a future video in case you guys are curious which one you guys think might worth be or rather be worth getting. But for this, we are going to talk mostly about the Nintendo Switch 2, okay? So let me actually go ahead and per se turn it on, because Nintendo Switch you can actually turn off, but by default if you just tap the button it will go into standby. Now I was able to download all of my games just fine. I don't know if you guys can see here and I actually have the cartridge version of Breath of the Wild, and that loaded just fine and everything for that, which is good. Now, about the Nintendo Switch 2, let me put it down for a moment while I talk, which I regret buying it? No, I don't. Do I regret buying it ASAP? Again, no, I don't. But that's with a big asterisk type thing, okay? I'll explain what I mean. Now, as you know, I had the Nintendo Switch 1. The original model, which I'm going to tell you right now, this is a big upgrade. Also, can I just say it's quite a bit heavier? I just noticed it by just picking up the both. But anyway, I digress. Back to that. I had a Nintendo Switch 1 model. Now, right now, both of them are undocked, but I played the Switch 2 docked, okay? So when it comes to my gaming experience, I don't need to compare it to the Steam Deck as far as my personal gaming experience. Okay, because the Switch serves as another console for me, such as the PlayStation or the Xbox. Okay. That's what I use the Switch for mostly. Nintendo exclusive games or games that I don't quite want to play on PC, but I want to play portably. It's very odd because you guys saw that I do have a Steam Deck, which is an interesting choice. I got the Steam Deck before I got the Nintendo Switch 2, in case you're curious, because my logic was, okay, I'll get the Steam Deck and I won't be buying a Nintendo Switch 2 for the next year or whatever because they're probably sold out everywhere. But I don't know if you guys know this, but Nintendo has been trying to sort of make it available more places for the holidays. Yeah. Pretty crazy, right? Pretty crazy indeed. But yeah, that seemed to be the case. And yeah, it seemed to be working. Actually, Fun fact, I wasn't planning to buy the Nintendo Switch 2, maybe even this year at all originally. But for fun, I signed up for a thing, and it said it would notify me when I could purchase it at MSRP, regular retail price. I didn't expect anything. Actually, if I'm correct, you should be seeing some Super Mario World or Mario Kart World, rather, playing in the background right now. And if you want to see full gameplay of me playing that, I have another channel called Vamp, link in the description below. You can check it out. But that is what basically the site notified me that I could pick up a Switch, but only for 24 hours, because they have limited stock. So I would like, you know what? I'll do it. I'll do it. So I was able to do it. And back to games like Mario Kart World, Nintendo exclusives, okay? That's my main reason to get a Switch. That's why, yes, it would worth it overall for me. But remember when I said that there was a big but type thing in there, which is that, yes, I view it as worth it for me overall. But with that said, was it worth it for me this year? On one hand, I won't have to worry about trying to hunt one down during the holiday season or getting one next year. But on the other hand, there aren't many games for it yet. So most games I could have just done on the Switch 1. Again, let me know if you guys want me to compare the Switch 1 to the Switch 2. Or maybe I already did by the time this is going up. I don't know. But anyway, yeah. Mario Kart World is exclusive. Technically, Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom did get a Switch update, a Switch 2 update, as well as Splatoon 3. I don't even play Splatoon though. Never played it in my life. Let me know if it's a good game. Let me know. It does seem like an interesting concept, paint. I think if memory serves, you'll have to paint the majority of the area your paint color, right? That seems pretty cool. That seems very interesting to me because it seemed like a version of a game I played a long time ago where the main goal was to make as much of the area your color as possible. Kind of like a hexagon type thing, if you will. I enjoyed that game quite a bit. I don't even know if it's called Hexagon. Anyway, moving on. Okay, so Nintendo Switch 2, like I said, for me personally, worth it for the future. If we're talking present, maybe, maybe not. Only time will tell. Because I say it like that, because of the simple fact that the next big title I believe that is releasing is Pokemon Legends ZA. But that is technically going to be releasing on Nintendo Switch 1 as well. But with that said, I've seen the gameplay of the Nintendo Switch 2 version of Pokemon Legends ZA. And I'll be honest, it looks a lot more impressive on the Nintendo Switch 2 than on the Nintendo Switch one. I know what you're thinking. How do you even know what it looks like on the Nintendo Switch one? I don't know if you guys remember this, but when it was first announced at one of the Nintendo Directs or whatever, that Pokemon Legends ZA would be coming out, it was shown off on a Nintendo Switch 1. And almost everyone was complaining how terrible the graphics looked compared to other titles, even. You know, not necessarily compared to other consoles because it's a Pokemon game, which means it's not on other consoles. But the thing is that Nintendo hadn't announced the Switch 2 yet, so they couldn't have any footage for any games on the Nintendo Switch 2, if that makes sense. So that's what happened with that. So yeah, actually you'll see on my game channel, I do play a lot of games on my Nintendo Switch 2. A lot of them up till this moment admittedly have been Nintendo Switch 1 games, just ran better on the Switch 2. The only exception is Mario Kart World. Now that's my current at the time of recording this, my only Nintendo Switch 2 exclusive game. I'm not talking about games with a Nintendo Switch 2 update like Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom, or even a free Nintendo Switch 2 update such as the Splatoon 3 Switch 2 update. And can I just say, even games without an update do tend to perform better from my experience. Like I played Animal Crossing New Horizons the other day, which was interesting because I hadn't touched it for about 5 years, I would say, give or take. So, yeah, it was interesting going back there, and I do remember the loading screens being a lot slower. Now, that could also be like shiny new device, and that could also be me trying to cope. But I honestly do believe it runs game faster, even if there is no new Switch 2 version of stuff. That being said, I really do hope Animal Crossing gets a Switch 2 update at least, or maybe even Animal Crossing 2 for the Switch 2. Do you think people would like that? Do you think people would buy that? Let me know comment section below. Do you think Animal Crossing 2 would be a Nintendo Switch 2 seller? Also, my thoughts, final thoughts, okay. Final thoughts, yeah, the too long didn't listen thoughts, I guess you could call it, is yes, overall, I think it is worth it to get a Nintendo Switch 2. Was it worth it for me to get one right now? Yes, but only so I don't have to get it later. If you don't have the funds to get one right now and would rather get one later, you aren't missing out on anything super big at the moment. Okay, I mean, there are the Mario Kart World and Donkey Kong Bonanza. So if those two tickle your fancy quite a bit, then yeah. But other than that, I don't think you're missing out on too much at the moment. because I did actually mention this in the video a while back, and I do still honestly believe that unless you subscribe to wanting to get every game day one on release, most games, if you own a Nintendo Switch 1, you should be just fine with waiting until early next year or something to get a Nintendo Switch 2. Now, if you don't own any Nintendo Switch 1 or Switch 2, then yeah, it becomes instantly more worth it for you, especially if you want to play Nintendo titles, okay? So yeah, take that as you will, but I'm going to end it off here. And with that said, I will catch you guys in the future. Later.